Всем привет, меня зовут Анатолий Ведьмаков. Сегодня мы будем играть в замечательную игру Игра престолов. Серия Telltale Games, если я не ошибаюсь. RPG, очень люблю такие игры. И прежде чем мы начнем, я бы хотел поблагодарить тех людей, которые на меня подписались. Те 4 подписчика, ребят, я вас очень люблю, большое вам спасибо. Спасибо вам за просмотры, друзья, за лайки. Для меня это много значит. Ну что ж, пожалуй, приступим. Первый эпизод у нас. Северяне все помнят. Тирион Ланнистер. Наверное, за него будем играть. Что ж, посмотрим. Сам я очень люблю сериал, люблю книги, прочел пока что только 2. И так. Честно, мне больше нравятся книги, чем вот сериал. Хотя сериал тоже неплох, но книга как-то мне больше по душе. Так, понятно. Значит, мы будем за Форестеров играть, которые были верными дому Старков. Я надеюсь, титры не забыл включить, господи. Да, если что, играю на Sony 4. Отличная пирушка.
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Ага, значит, все начинается именно с того, когда поймали Джейми. Значит, пира стервятника еще пока нет. Или есть? Или это есть пир стервятников? Так. Давайте возьмем меч.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? I'll never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will.
Но я думаю, у меня будет меч, сучок.
After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
Да-да-да, буду царем и богом. Поставлю всех на колени.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Давайте, пускай закончим.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story.
Опа-на.
It's more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett.
Ну что ж, послужим нашему лорду.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Ого, какая большая честь для обычного парниши.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north.
The king in
Со Старка!
We march on
Король
Casterly
Севера.
Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
Если бы все было именно так.
Gods of favor.
Да. Если я не ошибаюсь, это пир стервятников, друзья.
To the Lannisters!
The North
Север
remembers!
помнит!
Garrett,
Так,
Yes, my lord.
ну пошли.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
Так, что вы имеете в виду?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Вот так вот.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off. For now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't
Блин, не
want the other
успел.
squires to
Да.
feel discouraged.
Не
Now go
успела.
and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've
Да,
been a
вот
squire
так вот.
longer than you have. I outrank you.
Это пока что. Это пока что. Дарфуни.
Much more wine. Scrub my armor. Clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. So let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
Просто
Think he was
промолчу.
a lord the way he hands out orders. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much. This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Gerard the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
Ну, пошла-поехала зависть, как
How much
говорится.
further?
It's right over there.
Крепость дома Фреев. Красная свадьба. Блин. Ненавижу этот эпизод.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Все вооружены. Да, да, друзья, это пир стервятников. Ё-моё. Опа-на.
Don't expect me to
Интересно, а мы
carry it
сможем
for you, Sir
предупредить
Gerard.
Старка? Можем его спасти или нет?
What? What's wrong?
Хотелось бы. Да, брат, да. Что-то охрененно не так. Что-то такое сейчас будет.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Вы не понимаете.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a
Не-не-не-не-не.
rush.
Все чики-пуки. Я вас люблю.
But
Так,
what about? What the hell was that about?
давайте спасем
Hold on,
дебила.
would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
Run!
Беги, 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 беги! Бля. Понеслась! Ё-моё. Неплохо так игра началась, да, мне нравится. Ах ты ж. Опа. Так. Так.
Garen, we have to get back.
A gift from the king.
Господи, на что нажимать? R2, R2, R2.
Ready, boys. Whoa!
Ну и резня.
Shoot that one. What?
Блин! Боже мой, я же нажал. Ну блин. Ну блин, а. И главное, Валар Маргулис, Волгар Дахаэлис, если я не ошибаюсь. Ну что ж. Блин, не знаю, я нажимал, а что-то не получилось как-то у меня. Жалко. Но ничего, надеюсь, сейчас получится.
Ready,
Спасибо,
boys.
ребят.
Whoa! Shoot that one. What?
О, получилось.
Look out!
Так, перекат. Давай-ка. Ползем. Давай. Опа. Да не надо меня насиловать. Нет. Что я жму? Отстань ты от меня. Я опять не успел. Но конь сделали свое дело. Ай, отвлек.
Good fucking riddance.
Ну блин.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
А мы походу бросили Родрика.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was
Я
nothing I
пытался его
could do.
спасти, точнее отвлекать.
Find a
Блин.
weapon, quickly!
Фигово он. Ну, я думаю, он умер, да. Хотя мог бы выжить, но... Черт. Давай. Давай, я нажал. Отлично.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord.
Черт,
While there's still time.
здесь их можно будет вырезать, пидорасы. Мы все помним, мы не простим. Цареубийцы.
Seven hells.
Well, now what do we do?
If we run,
Вот что же теперь делать, господи?
If we stay there, slaughter us like the others.
Так.
Walter Frey says time. Don't run.
Не беги, сражайся. Ну, да, надо сражаться, я думаю. Если умирать так с музыкой, прихватим за собой парочку пидорасов. Не-не-не-не, я с тобой, не надо. Ну, блин, ладно.
You have to go.
I will do as you command, my
Ладно,
lord.
ладно,
You have
как
served me
скажешь.
well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle.
Блин,
Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
окей.
You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my
Клянусь.
lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Your
Клянусь.
honor, you must do this for your
Дункан,
house.
кажется, да?
Go!
Окей.
those fucking foresters!
Эпично, эпичный файт, ну же. Скотина. В ночи. На-на-на-на-на-на. Обожаю этот саундтрек. И неплохая такая заставка, кстати. Пам парарам парарам пам парарам пам парарам пам. Железо изо льда. Шикарненько. Земли Форстеров. Королевская дорога. Это что, Джейми Ланнистер? А, нет. Сдалека как будто Джейми. С окровавленным мечом. Блин. Свинюшка. Почему-то Майнкрафт вспомнил. Не знаю почему. Нанял движение, перемещение взгляда. Окей, погнали. А как тут быстро ходить? Свинюшка, хрю-хрю. А во. Так. Посмотреть, кровь.
Blood.
Что-то случилось. И мне это не нравится.
Fresh.
У меня очень плохое предчувствие. Но еще и свежее. Fresh blood. Так это может свинюшка? Бедного свинюшку кто-то зарезал. Но почему тогда вторая свинюшка жива? Интересно. Может это свинчушки... свинские разборки, боже. Ладно, ладно. Постараюсь быть серьезным все-таки. Такая игра. Так. Пойдем-ка мы, значит, вот сюда. Посмотрим. Повозка. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Что тут у нас?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming.
Так,
At least he'll
бандиты,
have his
походу.
bacon.
Я не хочу туда идти, блин, назад, не надо, ну. Это этот чувак. Как же его, блин, Рамси, да. Вот смотрите, перевернутый человек, это Рамси. Я надеюсь, его тут нету, иначе нам не сдобровать. Отрежет нам еще половой
Move along,
орган.
boy. There's nothing for you here.
Все.
Father,
I said move on. Unless you
Батя,
want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
давайте используем меч, в конце концов.
Is that so?
Какой же он тяжелый.
And
Блин.
then we'll feed you to the pigs. Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Нига.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Господи, я не успел. Так. Отбиваемся, отбиваемся. Держу позицию.
I'll have that sword,
Защитим
boy.
батеньку. Пошел ты. Его ты не возьмешь. Да, пошел ты, вот так вот. Fuck you, bitch. Не-не-не-не-не. Дерись. Ну, блин, все. Все ясно, короче, отсосали. По
Finish
полной
this fucking
программе.
big farmer. Pathetic.
Блин, а. Говорил, надо было бежать.
You really are a pig farmer.
Топор, я думал топор. Как викинги. Да блин! Попал. Вот это я называю First Blood. Так. Оп. Ну-ка. Оп. Промазал. Придурок. Ай-яй-яй! Господи, нет! Так его. Второй еще, блин. Вроде успел. Все норм.
Please, I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me.
Пощада.
I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Ай, ладно, живи.
Thank you.
Давай отсюда, вали.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Да, пустые угрозы. Батенька оставил, ёпта. А батеньку убили, да?
Garrett, you survived.
Я-то жив, а вот ты будешь,
Your sister,
кажется, мертв. Так,
she hid.
ну и сестру, как видим,
I tried
убили.
to stop them.
Ай. Бедный старик, блин. Как же несправедливо. Ненавижу вот такую вот хрень несправедливую.
I'll kill the men who did
А,
this.
кстати, парниша троих укокошил, можно сказать. Ну, не укокошил, а разобрался. Притом, те вроде рыцари были, не? По поведению, конечно, они не тянули на рыцарей, но все-таки. Железный холм, крепость дома Форестеров. Как красиво. А неплохо так
It's Garrett.
началась игра, очень интересно,
Get the
захватывающе.
Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
Воды! Кто-нибудь! Воды!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Так. Гобелен, так.
Two
какой
Whitehill
серьезный.
soldiers.
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable.
Да,
Unacceptable.
согласен. Старки бы
You have my
наладили
condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
дела.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me.
Нет,
no
у
choice
меня
but to
просто не
defend
было
myself.
выбора.
Of course.
And we can't let the White Elves just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ну давай, боже. Я не могу на это смотреть. Так. Блин, омерзительно. О, ну шикарно. Вишенку в тортик.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope
Да,
you're right.
вот так вот.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
А сколько ему лет?
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Немного больно, ну окей.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle
Теперь на
himself.
что
He was
намекаешь,
as
а?
good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of
Давайте просто
warcraft.
промолчим на его
Imagine I'd be
нафиг.
pretty
Про
good
послание
with a
тоже не
sword.
будем говорить. Все-таки ему дали
Sorry,
клятву.
sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can
Леди.
put any weight on that leg.
Обожаю леди.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Угу, значит, мы должны походить. А, давайте. Посмотрим на гобелен. А, так. Красивый все-таки. Видимо, там семья
Мира.
изображена Форстер.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Мира.
Lady
А,
Forrester.
это, наверное, мама.
She's always been kind to me.
Да, неплохая
Treated me
такая.
like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born
Ryan.
son.
Райан.
Talia and Ethan.
Малыш, это брат и
I
сестра.
suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. But
Эшер.
fell to
Ух
Essos,
ты.
unfortunately.
Но смотрите, какой брутальный мужик с таким длинным большим топором, а? Наверняка он у него очень
Lord
острый.
Forrester.
А, это
It was
что
an
за
honor to
рыцарь?
squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Да, несчастный лорд.
Roderick. He was our best
Это
warrior by far.
Родерик. Вроде бы их уже и нету.
You seem to be
Хотя,
favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine.
Давайте сядем, будем, так скажем, править этим замечательным местом на фигушке. В окошко можно поглядеть. Ну-ка.
The Ironwood Grove.
Железная роща. Ой, хотел бы сейчас там побывать. Но только не в те времена, когда там война и прочая фигня. Так скажем, в мирные времена. Когда еще Старки были Старками. Нед Старк был жив. Давайте коснемся.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Червячки, что ли?
I guess.
Ведро червей, как это романтично. Я не знаю, будем ли смотреть. Ну, давайте посмотрим. У-у-у, ням-ням. Взять бинты, давайте возьмем бинты. Они нам, я думаю, понадобятся рано или поздно. Да. И целебные травы. Вот, пожалуйста, возьмем их.
This might help.
Может быть. Так, покажи меч. Посмотреть, Гарри. Давайте
Does your
поговорим.
leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Can I go now?
Давайте просто
I believe
я
your
могу
leg will be
идти.
fine.
Ну его нафиг.
Only time will tell, but Lady Forrester.
Welcome home,
Lady.
Garrett. We're
На
all
леди Старк
relieved to
немного
know you
похожа.
survived.
Thank you,
Чем-то.
my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Да, да, их убили.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Да, ничего, бывает.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Дерьмо случается,
Garrett
тем
was
более в
just
этой
telling me how
вселенной.
valiantly Lord Forrester
Его
fought to the end.
полным-полно. По крайней мере, мне письку не отрезали, так что...
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life, my lady.
Да, он спас мне жизнь.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and
Да, я
confusion.
был вместе с
But
ним.
if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He
Давайте скажем, что он был
Valiantly, my lady.
Суперменом.
Of course he did. He
Я
was
его
House
отвлек,
Forrester's
правда,
best.
в него попал болт. Потом еще
This has been so incredibly
лошадь на него
difficult
упала.
for
Или стоп,
us,
болт другого
especially the
попал. Блин, не
children.
помню.
But I was told.
Извините,
I was
друзья, если я
told you were the
ошибаюсь.
last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this
Давайте
to House
отдадим ей меч,
Forrester.
да, да.
He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Так, это что за хрен?
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you
Ramsay
understand
Snow,
what
ничего
this
себе.
means. You killed a Bolton,
Чёрт
and Ramsay
его, а.
Snow will want his retribution.
Стоп, стоп, стоп. Вообще-то я пощадил одного
They
хрена.
attacked me.
And they'll say
Да,
they
вот
were
давайте
keeping
они на
the
меня
peace in the
напали.
name of House
Ёпта.
Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand
Давайте мы
justice.
потребуем справедливости.
Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken,
Дункан это
not
запомнит. На меня
demanded.
насрать.
Then what's to be done?
Но мне нравится этот воин, рыцарь.
Ultimately,
Он
it
такой
will be for
человек
Lord
дела,
Ethan to
видим.
decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a
Человек
sword.
меча.
He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this, I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder.
Но это
It
не
was
было убийством.
justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the
Ну да,
torch
не в
and kill us
понимании
all.
Рамси, к
Like to see
сожалению.
them try.
I'm afraid it's a
Пидорасы, блин.
risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I
Да, и
go?
куда мне
The
идти,
one
очень
place
извиняюсь.
beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall.
Так,
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not
Oh,
in the eyes of
God.
the Boltons.
я дозорный на стене,
I'm
ну
afraid it's
нормально,
the only
благодарю.
solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Я думаю, мое
Our
место
place is
все-таки
here.
здесь.
Who would defend
Не
the
надо меня
house?
на стену.
You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
Да,
I
я
know it
поступлю
doesn't
так, как
seem
велено.
fair, but it is what's best.
Нету выбора. Но мне нравится вот этот рыцарь, он такой еще.
That settles
Вот он не хочет, чтобы я там, знаете, уходил. Хотя все мы прекрасно понимаем,
You
что
can
нет
have my
выбора. В
horse.
конце концов, это
I'll
с
see you have plenty of
Рамси
food.
Тот
We
еще
haven't
опасный
much time.
гандон.
The White Hills will come looking for you.
Все-таки такие жуткие вещи вытворял в сериале. Но не будем о сериале, не буду спойлерить. А то вдруг кто не видел, мало ли. Есть такие господа.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
Ой, что-то я в
I've
этом
been
очень
waiting for the
сомневаюсь.
right moment to tell you.
А, это наш дядя.
What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were,
Да.
"The North Grove can never be lost."
Интересно, что это может означать,
Sorry.
а?
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said, "Tell only you."
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Ну да, я сдержал слово, я
This is
джентльмен.
important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told
Я
no
никому
one.
не сказал.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to
Okay,
anyone
okay.
at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Договорились. Никому не скажу.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Железо из
Remember,
льда.
you represent House Forrester.
Эпично-то
Your
как
actions at
звучит,
the
а?
wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
Я буду служить с
I
честью.
know you will.
Да. По-рыцарски. Ай, не хочу я на стены ехать. Все-таки там сейчас очень фиговые дела обстоят. Раньше-то на стену шли служить благородные
Garrett,
господа,
wait.
короли. А сейчас там одни пидорасы и бастарды. Воры и насильщики. Насильники. Давайте возьмем.
Be
Так, у нас
safe.
бинты, там, травы. Нафиг мы все это взяли. Наверное, пригодится. Наверное, нас ранят или еще что-то в этом роде. Или может в пути понадобится. Дорога в никуда, я бы это так назвал. Впереди долгий путь.
Ethan?
Да, согласен.
Ethan!
Вот этот мальчик, кажется, и будет сейчас править
I
этим
couldn't
домом.
find him. Could you?
Да там он за деревом, ну.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Вы нашли меня,
You
давайте
found
будем
me.
хорошими.
Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And
Почему
I
все ко мне
promise,
на «вы»
I'm
обращаются, я
not
не
going
понимаю.
anywhere.
Это что, старпер
I
какой-то?
wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's
Она
perfectly
не умрет,
safe, I
малыш. Я
promise
тебе
you.
обещаю. Она будет долго
I don't
жить
want Garrett
и
to die
страдать.
either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong.
Garrett
He
сильный.
can take care
Да.
of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Так, не понял. Так,
Sir
сосунок.
Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says.
Да,
I can protect you.
пофиг.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know.
Не
I
будем
know it's not
оказывать.
good.
Ethan, you should let Sir
Сосунок
Royland
это,
teach you how
но...
to wield a sword. Like a man.
Сказал бы, что
He
это...
taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Ай, блин, упала.
Where was I?
You
Не
weren't
обращайте
born
внимания,
yet.
друзья.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
Возможно,
I'd
мне
have my
придется
brother than a
измениться.
lord.
Жизнь
I'll
такая.
have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're
Все
needed
что-то,
in the
блин,
great
запоминают,
hall
все
at
такие
once.
злопамятные.
Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan?
Справедливости?
He is
А
the
какой, блядь,
castellan.
справедливости? Он
Stay with
вырезал
us.
семью
Please,
моего
Ethan.
человека.
He's demanding
Дам
an
я ему
audience with the Lord.
справедливость. А?
We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
Напомним
With his
ему, кто
family.
здесь батя.
I might remind you, Sir Royland.
Так-то.
I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Так, похоже, сейчас что-то будет. Я надеюсь, там Рамси не будет поблизости этого. Стопудово что-то
They
будет.
showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you were the Lord.
Без проблем,
Now
братан.
prove it.
Я согласен.
Let's not do something rash.
Стопудово.
Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw
Пускай
him out
идет
the gate myself
приручь.
if you'd like.
Now
Пидорас.
is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of
Не-не-не,
House
он
Bolton.
тронул
All the
моего
more reason
человека.
to stand up for ourselves.
Так, дела
Only
не
cowards and
решаются.
dead men will run.
Так как бабки, блин, струтся. Так.
Lord Ethan,
Толстюк
is
ты
it?
какой, блин.
My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Ну давайте пожмем руку, будем
My only regret is I
джентльменами.
wasn't
Так.
there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ах ты
I've been waiting
пидорас.
for this
Ах ты
day all my
пидорас.
life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young,
Не испутай
but
меня,
I'm not
пидорас.
so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You
Ну что за наглый
bloody
пидорас, а?
No courtesy.
Меня-то лично
I should
разозлил.
have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
Не-не-не.
You little
Успокойся,
fuck!
петушок.
That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden
Решил,
of the
значит,
north.
право покачать.
Aye. And we've been
Чмошник.
his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the
Не-не-не,
ironwood,
ты
things
закончил.
would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Может, он минет сделать, а, лорд? Блин. Трындец.
Your man, the squire.
Чё за хер?
We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no
Да,
reason.
да, да, заливаешь мне тут за порядком, вы не следили.
No reason. You murdered his
Вы
family.
убили его
And you admit it
родных.
was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your
Пошли
name.
вас нахуй.
And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my
Солдат.
men?
Да это
I know
пидорас
he's here.
какой-то был.
What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A
И
house
все
of
боятся,
honorable
все
men.
боятся. Так.
Lady Forrester.
Вот это
You bellow
поворот.
like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is
Спасибо,
Lord
что
of
пошлем
Ironrath
так
now. By
аккуратно.
rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting
Ой,
him
не
know a
хочу я с
Forrester man
Болтонами.
killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Ты трус. Запомни это. Петуши ёбаные.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven.
Там
We
зачем
need to send
мат, ты
word
ко
to
мне
Mira in King's Landing
обращаешься?
at
Что за
once.
хрень вообще?
Your sister can help us.
Ну вот наша королевская гавань.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Так. Значит, мы увидим Маргари. А это круто. Это круто. Сундук. А что у нас тут еще есть? Пыльная старая книга. Окно. Опа. Найс, прочтем.
It troubles me to even
Хотя в
ask
сундуке,
this
наверное,
of
тоже
you,
что-то лежит.
but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Да-да. Кто там? Давайте в сундучке. Или...
One moment.
Oh, sorry, lady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Да не,
No,
заходи.
it's fine. Come in.
Иди сюда. Покажу кое-что. Ай, блин.
Begging your pardon, lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking.
Да, все
I'm
круто.
fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Какой любопытный молодой человек.
But it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie
Блин,
just
какой
this
любопытный
morning,
слуга, он мне не
outside the royal
нравится.
sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Да-да-да,
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
Знаете, что они говорили, он наверняка
I know
подслушал,
they were
так
talking
что...
about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Так.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Пока-пока.
Lady Marjorie,
Опаньки, секси
you're early.
герл.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Ну давай побеседуем. Давай. Ну, обсудим кое-что.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden,
Я так
I thought of you more as
понимаю,
a friend
ее
than as
муженек
my
еще жив.
handmaiden. A dear friend.
Но пока еще не муженек.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel
Джоффри, да?
about
Кажется,
what's
Джоффри
happened
его
to your
звали,
family.
блин, не помню уже.
I feel your pain as
Много
if it were my
времени
own.
прошло.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you
Да-да-да.
in any way I can.
Она вроде добрая
But
тёлочка,
there's
так что...
another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept.
Ну, какие стражники, а?
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not
Ну, я не
a traitor.
предатель, да.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the
Я
wedding
сделаю
so
все, что
near.
вы попросите.
I'll do as you ask,
Не будем
my
с
lady.
Cersei
I
шутить.
knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the
Ну
Queen
окей.
Regent is ready to receive us.
Буду всякие байки гнать. Везде есть уши.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Спасибо. Думаю, мне и вправду понадобится удача. Как вы думаете, кто хуже? Рамси или Серсея? Пишите ответ в комментариях. Так. Давайте побыстрее закончим со всем этим говном. Там и карлик, Тирион. Да боже, ну нельзя побыстрее ходить.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Вечер, блин, там солнышко вроде бы.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Склонить голову, преклонить колено перед ней. А давайте преклоним колено, чем. Пускай наслаждается.
The girl knows her courtesies.
Да, королева довольна.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal.
Я умею вылизывать задницу.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Слушайте меня.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Единственному истинному королю питал, если можно.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
Блин, но...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are
Да-да-да, полностью согласна, я
The
обожаю вас.
Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king
Так не
deserves your
удовлетворена, вы
loyalty,
чё, блин?
if you have
Я
any
же ей
loyalty
просто
at all?
отлизал по полной.
Is your house willing to swear fealty
Больше
to
не
your
буду
new
отлизывать,
liege
ну
lord,
их.
Roose Bolton?
Не угодишь, блин.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
Разумеется, да, не будем
I see.
дерзить.
Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey, if it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Несомненно, ваша светлость,
It
да-да-да.
would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary
конечно.
to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Вы абсолютно правы.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king
При первой же возможности зарежу пидораса.
what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with
Ну,
you.
тебе прям вообще не угодишь, сучка.
Of course, Your Grace.
Так, а вот ты крутой чувак, ты мне нравишься. Ты самый позитивный карлик, которого я когда-либо знал.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best
Болтоны не имеют чести,
Forgive me for saying it,
это
but
правда.
the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what
Да,
she
давайте
asked of
скажем
you.
ему правду. Он хороший чувак.
But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
Может, она
I
поможет.
suppose the crown
Но он
could
такой
be
крутой
persuaded
чувак.
to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Да, в полном дерьме, я так понимаю.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise Sansa I will join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Good night, Lord
Блин,
Tyrion.
там солнышко светит.
Just be
Ну, я
careful.
не знаю.
This is
Окей,
not the North.
споки...
King's Landing can be a nest
Споки-чмоки.
of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried.
Привет.
How was it?
Давай разденемся и подеремся.
Cersei has a way
как
of
тебе?
looking at you, so you're nothing.
It went well.
Really?
Все
That's
прошло.
a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way up the
Можно ли тебе доверять,
back, here with the fourth cousins and the
мадемуазель?
ninth-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he
Да,
has a
Мартел тут
paramour.
еще.
He is quite
Он красавец, он
and
секси.
quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Вот о чем девушки
Perhaps Lady
болтают,
Marjorie
когда
can make
мы
the
их
right
не видим,
introductions.
ребят.
Who knows? We
О
might
членах.
meet our future
Да-да-да.
husbands. Although marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey
Да хуйня
if
это
it
будет,
meant
поверь
you'd
мне.
become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Я не
I
хочу
don't
быть
want to be
королевой.
queen,
Вот
no
так
matter
вот.
who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen, you northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
Да-да-да.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
А? Я не поняла, бля.
Well,
Отошло нам минуту, тут хрень какая-то.
Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady.
Мы просто веселились. Да, вот так вот.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased.
Но она не в руках мужчин, она у нас между ногами. Какая шутка.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you
Ну, я так
agree?
понимаю, мы действуем параллельно с сериалом и с книгой.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Давайте попросим, в чем эти...
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
Почему бы и нет?
I trust her.
Но, блин, пускай останется.
Go on.
Думаю, ей можно доверять.
Ask.
Моя мать нуждается в помощи.
Forgive me,
Да.
my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady. And
Маргаret,
I
я обратила
wouldn't
внимание,
ask
что я
this of you
просил от имени
otherwise.
своей матери,
But my
блин,
mother
и
has left me
что?
no
Вот,
choice.
ну,
She
блин,
insisted.
что-то такое.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I
Ну
don't
уже
know,
помоги,
Mira.
ну.
If Cersei were to find out.
Да пофиг, ничего не будет.
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ну, вроде все неплохо, да? Или все ужасно? Блин. Так. Кажется, уже 1 час прошел, как я записываю. Еще, по идее, у меня должно видео вырубиться. Давайте на секунду приостановим. Я включу и выключу. Потом склею. Все, погнали. Господи, кого? Тихо, тихо, тихо. Кого ж так насилуют, а? 7 кругов ада.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Господи.
Did you know my ancestors
Люди
wore the
Рамси.
skins of their enemies as
Ну,
a coat?
опаньки! Говнюк.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father as the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Ну, он явно не с добрыми намерениями к нам едет.
Listen. There.
Это белочка. Это белочка была. Я белочка. Нет, не надо.
I know I heard something.
Сохраним спокойствие. Сохраним чертово спокойствие. Так. Так.
We've wasted enough time already.
Блин, ну и жуть, а, с человека вот так кожу содрать. Наверное, вообще сейчас полная жесть. Слабонервным не смотреть. Надо нам... Там наверху, я надеюсь, никого нету. Я надеюсь, это не ловушка, потому что... О! Трындец. И что же сейчас будет? Будет что-то очень нехорошее. Что-то нехорошее. Я так думаю.
As I was saying, you
Чёртов
are young.
Рамси.
And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing
Чё
wrong.
за...
I was only trying to survive.
What the fuck? Что там такое у нас происходит, а?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter
Кто
and a
этот
thief.
человек? Да.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be
Так,
guarding
ну.
our weapons, but instead we caught him
Привлек все
stealing.
внимание. Петух.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed.
Вот этот самый пидорас, знаете, когда корабль тонет, и какой-то хер начинает орать: «Мы все умрем!» Вот тут как-то точно так же. Двинь его еще раз, пожалуйста. Сейчас, походу, у нас бунт будет, блин. Еще там Рамси идет. Трындец. Не тебе решать.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Согласен. Черню надо показать, кто здесь хозяин. На стену.
I will decide.
На стену. Я думал, на стену будет очень жестоко отправить говнюка. Блин, маленький мальчик и такое бремя. Да заткнись ты. Ай, блин, и как же с тобой поступить, а? Отрубить 3 пальца, отправить на стену, проявить милосердие. В такие-то времена, блин, не знаю, он воры. Другие потом тоже, я думаю, начнут у нас воровать и прочей херней страдать. Так что... Ай, блин, как же поступить, а? Вот он. Чертов сложный выбор, а? Ай... Думай, 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 как говорится. Черт. Не знаю, не знаю, не знаю, не знаю. Еще собака блядская на улице лает, сука. Ай, блин. Что же делать, а? Блин. Дайте, наверное, проявим милосердие. Черт. Пошел ты.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
Говнюк.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord,
We must speak about our gold reserves.
Да, согласен.
My
Блин,
lord,
надо было,
thank you
наверное,
for the
убить
mercy
нахрен.
you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Ну уж постарайся, блин. Не забыть, блин, что за собака там лает на улице, а?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord
Решил
must mete out
записать
punishment when
геймплей
it's
на
due.
это прохождение.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Это мой долг.
You heard what the
Это
thief
мой
said.
чертов долг.
I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Ну, он хочет, чтобы я его выбрал. Давайте промолчим.
There are two capable
Давайте
men in the
промолчим
role.
просто.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Я думаю, я уберу от рыцаря,
Tonight is your
блин.
first
Он
small
крутой
council
чувак.
meeting. It would be wise
С
to
ним этот
bestow
дом не
this bracer
пропадет.
upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive
Хотя он думает
and in
сердцем,
control of this
но,
house.
тем не менее, такие уж времена.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ай. Еще так смотрят, типа, выбери меня, выбери меня. Мам. Домашний, войти. Что тут у нас? Еда. Пацан. Нафиг пацана. Ворота. Ну-ка, давайте. Ничего себе ворота. И все. Может, там честь не отдашь? Слышь? Слышь, ёпта. Никакого уважения. Можно подраться.
I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the
Я
wall.
тоже так думаю.
He undermined your
Такие, блин,
authority
времена.
and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ну да, скорее всего. А нельзя с ними подраться, не? Повеселились мы немного. Так, Мальком... Как?
Ethan.
Малкольм.
Should I say Lord?
Давайте поговорим.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross
вещи?
the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here. I'll
Блин.
be of no help to you in Essos.
Ну еще бы. Мне нужны верные люди, нужны соратники. И ты уходишь. Как так, а?
Try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan,
вот я об этом же. Время базара прошло. Надо браться за мечи и кулаки. С вами поговорить. Блин, ну давайте, со мной поговорите. Извольте, блин. Брат родного на вы, блин.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
Ну да, Мира, она няшка. Блин, язык уже отключается.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ну, вы можете ко мне на «вы» не обращаться? Сестра, извольте, пожалуйста. Брындец какой-то. Не буду я с тем уже старпером говорить, ну его нафиг. Так, знаете, малый совет, что ли? Не хочу я с тобой, блин. Вот, давай к мастеру.
Maester?
Да, давай.
Yes, Lord Ethan.
Все.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.
Yes.
I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Это и есть наш малый совет?
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Знает, что я за него. Блин, я не помню, как рыцарь зовут. Черт. Да, вот именно тебя. Я тебя. Посмотри на меня. Сейчас посмотри на него.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scout says he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before.
Ну, Рамзи Сноу это пидорас. Вот. Очень страшный человек.
We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the
Мы с ним
iron.
разберемся,
Even the
хотя
bastard Ramsay
что-то я
must
сомневаюсь.
understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Еще отрежет, нет
We
член.
must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is,
Ну
and
да.
have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Но он и так с нас кожу сдерет, я уверен.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her
Уже
help.
лучше, знаете, как
It's
Том
not too
Круз
late for the crown
в
to
фильме
intervene
«Последний
on our
самурай».
behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's
Под
efforts
хорошую
are
музыку
not
будем
successful.
умирать.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother,
Хотя Том Круз
what do
выжил,
you
но...
recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace?
Не-не-не, не
my
надо.
lord?
Блин.
The wisdom of the city.
Надо
We
сразиться
can
с
give the
этим
Boltons ironwood in exchange for their
джентльменом.
protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough. My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength,
Мы
but our
примем
men are
бой.
willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Я вот понимаете, почему я принимаю этот выбор? Потому что это чертов Рамси, понимаете? С ним нельзя, он человек, у которого нет чести. С ним надо жестко.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Но тут я с ним согласен. А можно еще третий вариант, типа послать Рамси нахуй или стрелой ему в горло? А я думаю, его надо пригласить, потому что, ну, подождет, а мы его впустим, и чё? А если мы его не впускали, другое дело. Не, давайте пригласим.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Говнюк, решил на меня голос
You will
поднять,
meet
а?
Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? how he tormented you.
Да,
I
я всё
wanted to
понимаю.
intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
Я думаю, тут нету правильного ответа, поэтому просто промолчим.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Да, пускай езжает.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Блин, интересно, много еще осталось? Это уже больше часа записываем. Так. Ключ. Да. А это что за хрень? Семейная печать Тиролов. Странный ключ. Знаете, я думаю, взять. Я думаю, печать. Печать важнее. Взять печать. А нельзя и ключ, и печать. А давайте взять.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Так. Пришла мамочка.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Опасная, грустная. Это плохо.
What did King Joffrey say, my
Значит, сейчас
lady?
ты нас решил одних оставить, да?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your
Он
family.
заставил меня
I need this mended.
отсосать.
God.
Ну, я так и думал.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that
Да,
I am not
походу, он
yet
ещё там
his wife. I allayed
Что-то
his
с ней
fear.
сделал.
For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry,
Всё фигово.
my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Помощь помощи ждать неоткуда, это плохо.
Begging your
Очень
pardon, lady.
плохо.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see
Рад
you.
вас видеть.
Thank you, my lady.
Ну окей.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can
Слишком
take care of
опасный
myself.
пацанчик.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Люди, которые хотели бы мне помочь. Интересно. Типа вах-вах-вах, какая попочка, вах-вах-вах. Блин, ну вот хочу сейчас посмотреть на этого вот джентльмена. Да-да, именно на эту сцену.
And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Bolton.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Так.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a
Okay.
fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you.
Warden
No,
of the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Давайте начнем.
Little lord.
Не буду этих хлеб и соль.
Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought
Давайте
after.
про
My
отца
father
что-нибудь
is not
скажем.
so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on
Но
the
не будь
business
трусом,
at hand.
пацанчик.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind.
Не-не-не, я не буду перед тобой
Only
пидорас
kneel to the
колено
king.
преклонять.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
Не, я думаю, не стоит волноваться.
They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it.
Да блин, заткнись, мужик.
Soldier dead. One bolt. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Mama,
This
заткнись.
will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
Так, это уже опасно. Но он так и знал, что все будет очень плохо.
Seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened,
Блин.
are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my
Достаточно, пидорас.
highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty.
Так,
Your
так.
sister.
Как же все плохо, а?
Get along well.
Блин.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
Да. Забери меня.
Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want.
Та-та! Не, а ё-моё! Ё-моё! Какого хуя? Сука! Вот так и знал, а? Блядь.
I think we've come to an
Твою мать.
understanding.
Да.
I certainly feel better about all this.
Ах ты пидорас.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody
Ну
help
и
him.
пиздец, а.
Quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mother! Stop! Don't let them take me!
You will not take
Stop!
him!
Help me! Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
И никто ничего не может сделать, мать твою. Блин, ну вот этого я точно не ожидал. Так, взяли и прикончили. Моя история началась. Да, я счастлив.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all.
Далее
He
«Игры
saved
престолов». Блин,
Talia's
я не
life.
хочу смотреть, что будет
Will be
далее.
remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This
Нельзя так
house needs a
пропустить.
leader. Lord Ethan named
Ай,
me
блин,
Sentinel.
ладно.
I will lead this house.
Итан
My
храбрый.
sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost.
Но надежда на Риана,
You
да,
prepared for what might
Райана. Так, а еще карлик нам предложит что-то там кинжалик. Кого-то зарезать, видимо. Так, приз получен. Вы еще 65, ну 66% игроков остались с Буаном. Вы еще 62% игроков принесли присягу на верность. Вы еще игроков освободили Эрика. Ага. Вы еще 30 игроков выбрали стражем Ройланда. Ну, тут спланируемся 50 на 50, а вот, как видимо, предпочтение дали больше второму чуваку, чем вот этому стражу. Угу. Я думаю, именно страж и должен был быть. Автор сценария. Что ж, ребят, на этом, пожалуй, я на сегодня закончу. Господи, кажется, около 2 часов у нас получилась запись. Было очень интересно, как-то все это по-новому. От Telltale Games я играл в «Ходячих мертвецов» и прошел их вот туда. Считаю «Ходячих» шедевром, и вижу, что и тут им это удалось. Очень интересно, но не знаю. Смерти этого пацана я точно никак не ожидал. Думал, что будет какая-то хрень, но то, что так вот возьмут и зарежут пацана, это как-то прям вообще зашквар. Чересчур. Да, жалко. Интересно, что будет дальше. Ну что ж, ребят, на сегодня, думаю, все. Ставьте лайки, если вам понравилось это видео. Подписывайтесь на мой канал. Ну и оставляйте ваши комментарии. Там, советы и прочие всякие ништяки. Что ж, всем удачи, всем пока.